This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Right, everyone, I hope you're all doing fantastic and having a great weekend. Now, late last night, I was made aware of this particular video, or this subject even, on a community post from Bruce Friend, so big up to him. And this morning, I see that Boxing Beats and Rhymes had a video up on it as well, which I will go and watch once I've finished recording this video here. So big up to those two guys. Now, DAZN are looking to invest another $500 million into their platform. Now, it's not just boxing, of course not. They have other sports as well, like Bellator. They have Serie A, which is the Italian Football League, plus many other things as well. But the owner of DAZN, or the chairman, the CEO, whatever you want to call him, outside of, say, maybe John Skipper, is a guy called Len Blavatnik. Now, he is worth an estimated $25.5 billion. $25.5 billion. That's a serious amount of loot, isn't it? Now, he wants to raise another $500 million to put it into the DAZN app. DAZN, after only 12 months in boxing, is the #1 sports downloadable app on the planet. After only 12 months. Whereas 12 months ago, we didn't know what DAZN was. We'd never heard of it. In Germany, it's quite popular, and Switzerland, I think it is as well. But here in the UK, never heard of it. In America, never heard of it. But within 12 months, we all now know what DAZN is, and especially when it comes to boxing. Now, Eddie Hearn, of course, he signed a $1 billion deal for 8 years, which works out to be there or thereabouts $125 million per year. Now, it's not like, or I'm presuming at least, every year he isn't given $125 million and say, right, go do whatever you want. Not at all. I mean, this year he may have only spent $50 million. But next year, he will get the rest of it on top of the usual 125. So he could overspend, he could underspend, he could do whatever he wants. It's over an 8-year period. Now, in the first year, with all the signings that DAZN have made in Matchroom, obviously Golden Boy and Canelo and everybody's on board, and of course Triple G Promotions is on board now as well, they have expanded it. Now, I know a lot of people are quite confused about the $1 billion. So, well, they think, but he must have overspent that already because of Canelo. Again, that's the Canelo and the Golden Boy thing is separate. Triple G is separate to what Eddie Hearn has. Even Joshua is separate. Joshua is not tied down to DAZN. Joshua's tied down to Sky Sports for the UK, but any other country, he can choose wherever. He can choose DAZN if he wants to, or he can go on Fox Sports or Showtime or ESPN, wherever it is that he wants. So again, the Joshua money does not come out of the kitty that Eddie Hearn has. Now, has he spent $125 million? In my opinion, I don't think so. But there again, I don't know how much the signing on fees are for some of these fighters. Obviously, he signed up with Demetrius Andrade and Daniel Jacobs and plenty of other fighters. I'm presuming that they've got some kind of signing on fee. Again, I don't know this for a fact. I'm just looking at it from a football fan's perspective, because in football, that's what they get. Now, this money is just for non-UK shows. So all the non-UK shows, even though DAZN do show all the UK Matchroom cards as well, I don't know how much of that money is spent on UK production, or if it's just Sky Sports, or maybe Sky Sports, they help fund some of the non-UK shows as well. I don't quite know where all the money is coming from. So his $125 million in a year is in addition to what he gets from Sky. So he's got a huge amount of money. And when you look at it, Matchroom, Golden Boy, Triple G, all three of those combined have the best roster in boxing. By a landslide, it's not even debatable. It's a huge, huge one, and they're not even finished yet. Now, I know they're slowing down a little bit, and they're probably leaving the door open for maybe another couple here or there. So, I mean, I would imagine that they're not going to sign too many over like the next 12 months, and any ones that they do is either going to be some prospects or some big, big earners. Now, DAZN, they're spending money hand over fist, are they not? Now, this extra $500 million, as I said before, this Len Blavatnik, he could just shell out the $500 million himself. But why would he do that when he can get investors who have the keys to other doors open it up, as I said before, like a Dragon's Den kind of thing. So the more people he gets on board to try and raise his $500 million, that's more doors opening to expand their platform. So this is just a start of things. And yes, I'm very, very jealous that it's not here in the UK. Now, $500 million, I mean, when DAZN was first launched in America, was it that a lot of Americans, as in the hardcore PBC fans, were saying, ain't nobody's going to want an app. Nobody's going to be doing this. They don't have that kind of money. Blah, 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 blah. They'll go out of business real soon. I don't think so. When you've got an owner like Blavatnik who's worth $25.5 billion and is already looking to invest even more money into it, this is only the start of things, people. Only the start of it. I said, I don't know anybody at DAZN. I don't have any kind of affiliates with them or anybody at Matchroom in that as well, despite some rumours. But $500 million is a serious amount of money. That's a serious amount of money. Yes, it will be spread over different countries. Of course, they're into Spain, Italy, Switzerland. I think they're looking to go into China as well, and plenty of other ones. I hope that UK is one of them. I mean, it would be the automatic choice, wouldn't it? But I don't know. But 500 million is a serious amount of money. This shows that these guys have only just started. This is, I mean, 500 million to Blavatnik is like playground money, but he wants that just to bring in other business people, other entrepreneurs, to open up the doors for him to maybe expand into other countries, or maybe open up the doors for other broadcasters to join in and all that kind of thing. So this is a sign of a real serious intent. It really is. And the money that's been spent in the first 12 months, I would imagine next year it will slow down a bit, because at some point they're going to want to start making profit. Now, the article does make a bit of a clanger. Okay, it says how when it first launched, it was $10 per month, or $9.99, but now they've doubled it to $19.99, so $20. So it's gone from $10 per month to $20 per month. And I know a lot of the haters, that's pretty much what they're running with. Now, I'm not saying that this article is a hater, not at all, but they have missed out something that's very important, because for me it was obvious, and for a lot of you guys it was obvious. When DAZN launched their app and said that, you know, it's $10 a month and you can get any kind of event that you want. So if in May you can watch Canelo, in September you can watch Canelo again, so that'd be $10 per month, so that's $20, okay, for those two events. Where ordinarily when Canelo fights, he's on HBO, which you're looking at, what, around about $80 or $100, whatever it may be. So this is a lot of savings for Canelo fans, isn't it? But what they wanted to do was encourage people to keep on paying $10 every month and keep on going that way. But they quickly learned that boxing fans, we like a bargain, do we not? So if I only want to watch Canelo in May, then that's all I'm going to pay. I'm not going to pay for June, July, August. I'm going to wait again until September and then get another month. So what they've done is now is you can carry on doing that if you want, but now it's going to cost you $20. But they want to reward those who will have DAZN month after month after month. And what they've come up with is $100, a one-off payment, and then you get DAZN for an entire 12 months for just $100, which works out to be $8 something per month, doesn't it? So the article, while they are correct, it has gone from $10 per month to $20 per month. It's not like that's what you have to pay each and every month. Just pay $100 and it all works out to be so much cheaper, doesn't it? So the article, they don't quite allude to that part. Anyway, it's what it is. But this is just a start of things. As I said, I hope that they come into the UK. I really hope so. It's nothing against Sky Sports or anything, but I feel that if DAZN came into the UK, Sky Sports boxing, yes, of course, that would die off. But we would probably get a good bargain for it. And I would imagine that they'd probably look to bring in not just the Eddie Hearn and Matchroom one on DAZN in the UK, but they'd probably look to bring in Frank Warren's one as well, and plenty of other ones as well. So we'll get everything under one roof for probably a fraction of the price to what we have to pay for Sky Sports. Because for me, I feel that when you look at it for DAZN, what they get in America, $100 for an entire year, I pay pretty much that every single month. Of course, there's broadband and everything on top of it and that as well. But even so, it's one hell of a bargain. And only 12 months in, and then the #1 downloadable app for sport on the planet, ahead of ESPN, ahead of some of these apps are meant to be really popular, like some American football ones. Now, obviously, I don't watch American football. I've never watched one in my life. But apparently, some of these apps are very popular. So, essentially, DAZN is the Netflix of the sports world. And only 12 months in, as far as boxing is concerned. It's very popular in Germany, and it's popular in other countries as well. And once it's launched in China for like boxing, you can imagine that these guys, this is when they're going to really start making money. Really start making money, because obviously China is a massive country, and these guys love the combat sports. So yeah, anyway, that's what's going on. Blavatnik, he's looking to raise another $500 million to help expand the DAZN app. Just the start of things, people, just the start of it. Unfortunately, as I said, We here in the UK, do we get a benefit of it? Kind of, because if we already have Sky Sports, whereas once upon a time we were getting like 12 to 16 fight nights per year, now we're getting 30, 40 fight nights per year. So from that perspective, as a boxing fan, it ain't too bad, is it? Anyway, drop your thoughts below about it. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on next video.